I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and yeah, there's a reason why I'm standing in my kitchen. I have an office in a different part of town, but you know what? I come to my kitchen at the end of the day when I want to create something interesting. When I'm all out of ideas, I have a bunch of food on the table, I mix things up, whip things up, and hopefully find something interesting. You know, I think that's a position that HTC is in right now. I just wrapped up 2 days of meetings with HTC where we talked about a ton of stuff. We talked about the company and more. It's part of a program called Frequencies, and I'm proud to be a member of that. HTC believes that you guys, our readers, and myself are a great springboard for new ideas, for new concepts, for things to talk about, for things to discuss back and forth within the HTC community. And I absolutely love it because it brings together 20 to 30 of the best mobile minds in the industry and some of the best reader bases in the industry, and particularly with a company like HTC that's coming through some struggles right now in comparison to Apple and Samsung. They're definitely reevaluating their business and where they stand, and I think we can bring some great ideas to the table for HTC. And I know a lot of you out there, both on YouTube and on PhoneDog, the actual site, are big HTC fans. Perhaps you think they've lost their way. Perhaps you think the One series is the best thing they've done, or if you're in Europe, the Desire series is the best thing that they've done. Perhaps you think there are new design ideas that they need to implement. That's what these ideas, or what these meetings rather, are for. I had 2 days of meetings in New York with HTC and we talked about everything. And some of the stuff was on the record, some of it was off the record, but I'm very proud to say, I'm very honored, first of all, to be part of this that HTC does every couple of months to every 6 months to a year as part of a group. Very honored to be a part of it because I think I can come back to you guys and say, what do you want to see from HTC? And that's exactly what I'm doing in this video. We had some great discussions over the course of 2 days. Lots of meetings, but some great discussions about new products, new services, some great things that are coming very soon. But you know, I'm curious to hear from you, and we've had 2 of these meetings, and I was fascinated in this one because they came up to us and said, you know what, we talked about this in the last meeting, we put our heads together, we thought of some great ideas, and you know what, it's going to be implemented in the next version of a particular device or a particular product or a particular service. That to me is amazing to me, that we have the voice where we can go to an HTC and say, you know what, here's an idea that we should implement, here's an idea that you guys should look at in your product or in your service. That's why I'm coming to you. I would love to hear from you what you think HTC needs, be it on the hardware side, the software side. Let's go back to HTC and come up with some great ideas together, because at the end of the day, I've been in the industry a long time, but it's not just me. I want to hear from you, our readers, what you want to see from HTC. Perhaps you think Sense is too bloaty, overwhelming. You think even Sense 4 needs to be updated to be a little bit less bloaty. Perhaps you think the hardware is great or Sense is great. Perhaps you think the hardware needs some work. I'd love to hear exactly from you as to what you think HTC needs to do, not just now, but in terms of staying competitive in the long term, and both on Android, on Windows Phone, perhaps on licensing BlackBerry 10, because we've heard all these rumors that BlackBerry is licensing BlackBerry 10, and perhaps HTC wouldn't be opposed to picking it up. Let me know what you think on this. PhoneDog_Aaron on Twitter, Facebook, Facebook.com/PhoneDog, and on my page, Facebook.com/PhoneDogAB. I'd love to hear from you. Hit me up with some bullet points or some particular ideas you'd like me to take back to HTC, because we do these meetings every couple of months, and I'd love to go back and say, you know what, I've got 10 pages of ideas from my readers. Here's what such and such said. Here's what this person said. This needs to be improved. This needs to be changed. We can go back and make this a thing together, because even though I'm the one sitting in the meetings, I want your voice to be heard as well. So I can take your voice to HTC and we can come up with some good ideas together. Let me know. PhoneDog_Aaron on Twitter, Facebook.com/PhoneDogAB. And let me know on the site too, in the comment section below, and on YouTube in the comment section on the actual video itself. Let's take some great ideas back to HTC, so when these meetings happen again, I can say, you know what, my readers think this, 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 and this, and we can leverage the collective power of the PhoneDog community and bring it together and hopefully help HTC in the process. It was a great series of meetings. I'm really excited about HTC. I think there's a lot of stuff going on that you're going to love, and I can't wait for you to see some of that stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, on Twitter, on Facebook, and more, and I hope you have a great weekend.